Figured that one out pretty quick, Chris. Owen Meyer is watching from upstairs. Owen, jump, I'll catch you. So anyway, here we are. I just found out you can't turn your phone sideways and broadcast live to Facebook. They won't let you do it. I thought I had a new angle. Well, man, my car wants to be in the picture. I got to put my car in the picture. There you go. It thinks I don't love it anymore just because I haven't driven it anywhere. Now I wonder what. I guess Geico should give me about $2,000 off because I haven't driven my car anywhere in 6 weeks. Don't you think? J.C. Perrault, the world's greatest stage manager, sound engineer. JC, when we get going again, you don't see planes flying that low over Manhattan too much anymore. Did I ever tell you I was a commercial pilot in my 20s? That's a whole other story. I was good too. I mean, you know, I'm still here, aren't I? I'll show you my pilot's license, which hangs on the wall upstairs when we get upstairs. I am smiling. Big grin. Owen Meyer, wow. Yes. Mike Myler. I need those glasses that the dentists have, you know, so I don't have to lean over when I want to read. Hi, Dan. How are you? We got to play together sometime. I love your playing. Even with my mask on, I love it. I got to play with anybody sometime. But I'll play with you too. I'd love to. It'd be great fun. I heard Dan Nimmer doing an imitation of God, I haven't thought of his name now in 6 weeks and I can't think of it. Look at me, I'm a tree. Misty. Errol Garner. Excuse me, Errol Garner. Here we go. And I heard Dan do an Errol Garner, and he almost did it better than Errol Garner did. Excuse me, there seems to be a celebration going on. What's different is people walk by and we say hello to each other. And that just isn't what New York does. Everybody lets everybody go. But I just turn and say hello to everybody, and they say, what's this world coming to? I've completely lost my whistle. Gone. I just waved to a woman. You see me? I was waving to a woman on the 7th floor up there. She waved back. There you go. There you go. I forgot. Look at all those claps from J.C. Perrault. Now the idea is to get up into the house without losing. You're welcome. Owen, come down and join me tomorrow. Owen's my next door neighbor upstairs. We've known each other for 25, 35 years, something like that, ever since he was born. Hi, Louis. Thank you, sir.
I have a package for you.
Oh, yeah, the printer?
I don't know if it's a printer, but it's a package.
We ordered a printer. Those of you following the printer, no, that's not a printer.
Definitely not a printer.
Definitely not a printer.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, they did say Saturday morning. Let's see what this. It's for what's for Donna? Donna. I can't twist the phone. I got to keep the phone like this in the lobby. Got to concentrate. Don't twist the phone around. You're part of me. So far, so good. Here's the hard part when we get right in here. Did I have? Yes, I guess I did. Turn slowly so as to not. Donna, there's a package for you. I'll put it right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't know what it is.
No, I have it. Oh. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice of you. Could be.
What's it going to be?
I don't know.
Well, maybe there you go. Hope you didn't give up on me. Is everybody gone already? Bill Easley is back. Oh, what did we forget? We forgot to wash our hands. So we're just going to leave here. We're going to turn the light on, and we're going to go into the bathroom and wash our little hands. Turn the light on. Boom. Put my music stand where it belongs. Then we go inside. Put the keys down. The living room. Can you see the old printer over there? The old dead printer. The printer on the table. Then I'll go and put the phone on the shelf here, and it will drop every time. It'll keep dropping unless I find a way to make it stable. Maybe that'll stay. No, it's starting to slip already. Look at it. Now it's starting to fall. Here it comes. Put this in front of it. How's everybody tonight? Did you have an exciting day? I certainly did. Oh, my day was just full of great adventures. Got up at 5:30, read the New York Times, read part of my book. Went to work on trying to get Facebook to use the same camera and microphones that I'm now using for YouTube. I'm wondering, can my computer do all that? Can my computer handle that? You know, sending out two streams. So I have to talk two streams, you know. Get the water up. Oh, oops. My allergy medicine. Nat Reeves is watching. The people on YouTube are going to be beside themselves when they see how big the picture is on tonight. They're going to be just killing, because I learned how to make the picture bigger for the YouTubers. Oh, are they going to be ecstatic? I'm telling you. Let me see. Let's put you in here. Also decided to not wear clothes I've been working in all day. I looked at it last night. Pretty dirty. I'm sorry. What do we got here? Is this my right hand? Yes. Okay. Let's get rid of this little feature. Come on. It's got all this stuff there. All right. Well, I don't worry about it. I got to put YouTube on the air. See? I may have put the wrong password in to start my computer. It's a good way to start the day. Now let's see. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. We don't need that. What I do need is YouTube. Oh, hey, look at that. I think we'll get rid of them. Who are they? I'll be back to them. No. Look at that. Where's YouTube? Yeah, quit. Just quit. Just stop. Everybody else can stop. Where'd YouTube go? Did I lose YouTube? I guess I did. YouTube anywhere? Anybody see YouTube? No, it's gone. All right, so we'll go back and get him again. youtube.com. Okay. Create. Go live. You'll like this. Go ahead. Speak up. Okay. You're gonna test. No, I gotta dismiss. I gotta use new settings. Create stream. Down by the old. Let's see if it'll just work with the one I've been using. Stream settings, no data. Great. Stick with me for a minute. Now, Doug, this is the part you like so much. So we copy the stream, the auto-generated stream, copy the clipboard. Then we go back here, and we go to the settings, and we go to the stream, and then we put the new one in. Uh-oh. Oops. You know what you got to do? You stop streaming first. You can't do it while you're streaming. Stop streaming. Thank you very much. What were you doing? Settings. Stream. Then we put the new one in. Press OK. OK. And then let's start streaming. Boom. Are you sure you want us to? Boy, am I sure. And now let's see. Where did YouTube? Here's YouTube. Come on now. Excellent connection. See that? Excellent connection. Excellent connection. That's us. Stream setup help. And soon you'll see a picture of me that's about 2 minutes behind. Come on now. You can do it. There you go. Looks like you're ready. Click here to start streaming. Oh God, I'm so happy. Go live. Ready? Go live, young man. Go live. Go live. Go live. You're live. I'm live. Thank you. Wasn't that fun? You tune in Bob Ross, and you get the best of everything. Put some little trees over in the corner, and put a fudge plant right here in the middle. Hello, YouTubers. How are we all? Concurrent viewers? None. I hope somebody shows up. All this work and no one would show up would be not good. But there's usually some people there. Let me move this out of the way. This doesn't help. Got to get my work up. Oh, there's one viewer. Whoever that viewer is, you're all alone there on YouTube. Would you sign in and let me know who you are? Bill Crow, ecstatic large picture. I did it. I did that. I did that. I did it. I made the picture larger. I did that, Bill. I'm so proud. I'm so very, very proud of myself. Now let's see, where are we? Hi, Bernie. Hi, Bernie Feinberg. Tonight I'm going to try a little something different because I spent so much time today just trying to figure out how to do other things. I had to send taxes to our accountant, and the fax machine didn't work, so I had to scan everything and send it. So that's why I'm tired. Besides, I took a little nap after I got up this morning. And I got up at 1:45. My new schedule. Start the day at 1:45. In the afternoon, mind you. The afternoon. Did a little of this, did a little of that, read, had something to eat, did the taxes. Boom, here we are. What a life. Hi, Doug. Go over to YouTube, Doug, and look at the picture. And listen to the sound, if you can. Bill Crow says there's an easy way to get on. I don't know what it is. Anyway, tonight I'm going to do what I used to do when I worked for Ann Hampton Calloway, and I marveled at what she did. She would take down 10 words, and she would write a song based on those 10 words. And sometimes, they were mostly exquisitely funny and hilarious. And I tried to do it a couple of times, but my incessant need for rhythmic rhyming messed me up because I wasn't free to skip over the lines. So what I'm asking for from you all, and I'll just take the first, you will, Douglas Romoff will, he's going over to YouTube just to take a look. And Doug, tell me how you did it when you get a chance, because I don't understand it. Marcus McLaren, hey Marcus, how you doing? Nick Nabia is watching. Hello Nick, hello Renee. I'm the first 10 independent words I get, words that aren't saying a thing, I'm going to use in a song, in a blues, and see if I can do it. I'm going to keep practicing it to see if I can make up. I think that's what you have to do is practice. Anne did this every night. Anne Hampton Calloway did this every night. She would take words from the audience. Yes, I see the big picture, yet delayed sound sounds good. Yet delayed sounds good. God damn. Let me see. Dick Clark, perfection. I need 10 words for a song that have nothing to do with each other. I'm going to try to put them into a blues and see if I can do what Anne Hampton Calloway did so successfully, does still to this day. I worked with her for about 5 years, and we used to marvel at how she would do it. Fiddlesticks, thank you, fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is one. Perfection, that's not it. Karaoke. Tomoko Ono Farnham, karaoke. Is it with an A, karaoke, or is it carry? Karaoke, is that spelled correctly? I think you would know. Fiddlesticks, karaoke. Okay, that's two. I'll wait for the rest of them. Glue. Thank you. Oh, it's the story. As they say, the song is writing itself. Chocolate glue. Oh dear, this is too easy. I really shouldn't. Doug Romoff says kumquat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 more. Insanity. Oh, bagel. Here we go. Bagel, insanity. The word bagel. Insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. That's it. Corona, says Albert Cusson. Corona. Where did you think that up? Corona. 2 more. Stephen Goldberg. Cheeseburger. I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm going to try anyway. If I keep trying, I'll get good at this. And 1 more. Tomahawk. Tomahawk. Okay. Too easy. Fiddlesticks, karaoke, glue, chocolate, kumquat, bagel, insanity, Corona, cheeseburger, tomahawk, fiddlesticks. No problem. Boy, I can't look at that screen up there. Sorry, guys. We're hi, Al. Howard Waxman. Howard Waxman's on it. Hi, Al. How are you? My 2 accountants are talking to each other on YouTube. I'm in trouble now. And Glenn Frank, who has helped me with accounting, is also on there. So apparently this is the accountant's hour. But first, check. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. last night. Do, 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 do. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind. And the bass notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines and chords is no less a miracle than the Lord's. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. Fall apart. Do, 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 do. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede. And she'd only sit and laugh at my want and greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. To sing and play the bass. No problem. I have a lot of versions. I've recorded a lot of versions of that now. And I have to tell you a little secret. I'm going to go through the videos, because I have a video of every show, and take the best of it, leave the crap out, leave all the stuff out that I don't like. I make a best of. And hopefully that'll be good. I was impressed last night how I'm not singing in tune enough, so I'm now going to try to sing in tune more. Sing in tune. Now, let me see. I knew a little kumquat in Corona. Karaoke was her name. She accused me of some insanity, for which I guess I do deserve some blame. I was in a little restaurant called Fiddlesticks, chewing on a cheeseburger so rare. She put some chocolate on my cheeseburger. Give her quite a stare. She ordered a bagel. And then she got up to sing. She was the queen of karaoke in Fiddlesticks. That's the most impressive thing. I know this song sounds like insanity, and I suppose it is. But in Fiddlesticks, that's the way it goes. That's how they run. That's how they run their biz. A chocolate bagel out in Corona, a cheeseburger on a tomahawk, whatever that means. A kumquat, oh, she was a little kumquat. Hawk. I should sing and never talk. Oh, I met my little kumquat out in Fiddlesticks. She was sniffing chocolate glue. Can you imagine that? I told her, baby, that's pure insanity. And she said, I know it's true. So that day in Fiddlesticks, she gave up all the fiddlesticks. And now she's mine, so sweet and true. Oh yeah. It didn't make much sense, but I got all the words in, and I made every rhyme rhyme. I get a 6 out of 10 for that one. That's pretty good. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. It's pretty good. I don't want to hear any. I'm going to not look at any comments. Oh, let me see it. Do you know who's not tuned in tonight? Surprisingly, she probably can't find me or something. It's Judy Schlesinger. Hoax, the insanity hoax. The insanity hoax. What's crazy is I can't even see that monitor on YouTube because it's so far behind. Oh, well, I guess you can see that. I can't really say it. She wrote this book about why do our artists always are always portrayed as being slightly insane or terribly insane, and she has followed this through, and this is her second book on the subject, and she sends them to me. I don't know why she sends them to me. Schlesch, you found me. If you have added one more word, it would have made sense. Sushi. If you knew sushi from out in Corona. No, well, you have to be tomorrow's. It'll have to be tomorrow's word. I'll give you credit. No, it'll be all new words tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything more with that. But anyway, it arrived in the mail today. Judy sent it media. I hate to tell tales out of school. She sent it by media mail, and it went all over the country before it got here. So every media got a chance to look at it. I 10 concurrent viewers. Now we're rolling now. But here's the thing, Judy. I've read the first couple pages, and it's beautiful. And I just want you to know that you have earned the Tomoko Ono J. Leonhart bookmark. Now these bookmarks are my own invention. I invented the bookmark. I didn't know what to call it at first, because it's really useful because first of all, it's not useful on an iPad or a telephone because it just kind of goes boom and you can't really use it. But if you're reading a book, if you happen to be reading a book, it's kind of fun. It's a pretty one. If you happen to be reading them, and we have a lot of them, and we don't sell them, we give them away because we're not so gross as to be selling something like a bookmark. You put it in the book, see? You put it in the book. I first was calling it a book thing, didn't know what it was. And then you close the book and you put it down. You pick it up. Oh, that's where I was. Boom, and you keep reading. It's beautiful. It's amazing how it works, and it works very well. You close the book, and you open it, and it's there. Now, if anybody really needs a Tomoko Ono and J. Leonhart bookmark, then you just have to send me you have to send me an envelope with a postage, what they call it, a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll be happy to send them to you. Matter of fact, I can't get Tomoko to sign them because I won't be seeing Tomoko live till 2026 or something like that. It's because non-artists are the ones who define sanity. That's correct. Thank you, Nancy Reed. Thank you, Nancy Reed. Did you? Because I know you can read. It's the second edition. Hi there. Hi, Owen. How are you? Good to see you. You're on YouTube also. Now, do I understand that there's a lag in sound? Now let's see. There's a way to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with it now. How to get the sound to match the voice. And I'm sorry, all those on YouTube, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I've seen a video on it on the You know, on YouTube, they have videos of, as you know, everything. And they explained how to do it, but I don't. It's getting the delay down to a certain point, and I'm not going to mess with that tonight because the building will explode if I do that, and I don't want to do that. Michael Ross is watching. Aaron Santo is watching. Well, we got to be good. I did not plan any music tonight because I was so busy just doing things that I didn't even think to plan other than that first thing. There's a whole bunch of songs from an old set list. I was going to write a second show, and I was going to put a song called Lonely Cowboy, Look Down Off a Bridge, Window of a Jet Plane, ASAP, oh, yeah, and the rest of them you've heard. Okay. So if anybody has any requests, I'm just going to sit here until I get a request. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to make up my mind about anything. You went out of whack last night. I get out of whack a lot. That's my problem. The trouble is sometimes my voice precedes what I'm doing. That probably made it. Sound matches voice on YouTube. The whole thing is behind Facebook a few seconds. Yeah, it sure is mine. I can't even look at my monitor because I'm like 100 seconds behind. I can't even look at it. It's like watching a TV show of somebody else doing something. But so thank you, Bill. Is my friend in the picture? Yes, he is. Look, I'm moving him, and my monitor of YouTube doesn't even show. How are you tonight? I'm fine, thank you. It's a little chilly in here. No, you're just not dressed. Oh, really? Oh, all right. Did I ever show you this? This is my Mac Award, for those of you who haven't seen it. Everybody has seen it. This is my Mac Award, and around my Mac Award's neck is this Mac Award's from 1997. This one's from 1992. I haven't won any. I have some won awards, but every time I win an award, I'd end up getting fired from someplace. So I don't want any more awards. Light travels faster than sound, so there sometimes can be a slight lag when broadcast. Yeah, but the sound doesn't travel slower on the internet. It gets there the same speed. It's in the same package, but it's just, I don't think the speed of sound and the speed of light, because I don't think that's it in terms of sending it over a wire. I think they all get there at the wrong time simultaneously. Tony Dressler is watching. Daryl Winsman, Mac Award. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Mac Award. 1997. I mean, what am I now, chopped liver? I haven't won anything since 1997. Chopped liver, that's an expression that you might know. Christopher Lentz, nuclear. All right, we're going to do nuclear. Thank you, Christopher. I'll look for more. Let me see any more. Oh, look, Judith Schlesinger and Christopher Lentz both requested nuclear. I mean, great minds. Now, I know I have that lyric up here just in case. Just in case I can't quite remember it. I know it's up here, and I can't find it. I didn't make a file for it yet. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not going to do it without the words, because I'm hating stopping. You'll pardon me. I just look for the words. There's a couple from Duluth, if anybody wants that. When I was a little boy, somehow I never hear a word to say ASAP. Oh, nuclear, page 1. Nuclear, page 2. Oh, gee. My deep sense of organization is just astounding. This astounds me. My wife would faint if she heard that you say that. She would pass out. And for all you, for all the Facebook people who have been looking at my bare feet, who can probably see my feet, I'm going to be starting wearing fancy socks. At first I thought I knew what I was doing. Then I found out I was wrong. In spite of what I thought was right, the world has shown me otherwise, and so I had to write this little song. For you see, I always thought the word was nuclear. As in nuclear power, nuclear generation. But now I find the word is really nuclear. Yes, nuclear is the proper pronunciation. Yes, it's nuclear, nuclear, N-U-K-U-L-A-R. Say it and you'll quickly come to love it. Shababa. Nuclear, nuclear, N-U-K-U-L-A-R. Show the world we're stupid and proud of it. Do-do. Nuclear has two U sounds that roll right off the tongue. Nuclear, it's macho, it's athletic. While nuclear is feminine, it's weak, it's far too gentle. Nuclear is passive, it's pathetic. Nuclear is passive, it's pathetic. Nuclear is hard to say, sounds suspiciously like French. Ooh. It's just too meek and humble. Humble. While nuclear is powerful, it has a certain je ne sais pas that says it's rough and ready to rumble. Yes, it's nuclear, when while it may seem peculiar, now I say it with no fear. How the pronunciation went from nuclear to nuclear still remains uncular. Okay, perhaps I'm being nasty, being ugly and only getting ugular. But with the dumbing down of America today, I feel the urge to go right for the jugular. Yes, it's nuclear, that's the way you say it. Any other way is just too taxing. Nuclear, it rolls right off the tongue. With nuclear, the uvula's relaxing. Yes, it's nuclear, N-U-K-U-L-A-R. Say it, and you'll quickly come to love it. Nuclear, N-U-K-U-L-A-R. Show the world we're stupid, really stupid. Show the world we're stupid and proud of it. That was a good version of it. That was a very good version of it. I'm trying to just be a little bit more way of making the pitches that I sing sort of be around the same place that the bass is playing, being around the same place, and not being here, but being here. No, yes, pitch. It's always nice to be thinking of pitch. Somehow, people like it when you sing in tune. They notice the difference. Even if they don't know anything about music, they can always tell when you're out of tune. Did you ever notice that? Okay, Nukia, you win our hearts every night, yes. Well, let me see what other song. Thank you. Jennifer Lightham. Jennifer Jane Lightham. Oh, you've got a Jane in there now. Very nice. Very nice. I didn't know. I just didn't know it was Jennifer Jane. That's a pretty name. That's a beautiful name. You are not chopped liver or pizzicato liver. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. No more requests from anybody. Doesn't anybody have any requests? Is that where it's at, that nobody has any requests? Nobody cares? Thank you. Love that tune. Okay, Warren Oates is watching. Warren, what do you want to hear? Name a song. Do you know any of my songs at all, Warren? You shouldn't. How would you know any of my songs? Well, is that all you are out of tune? Yes, Lenny, Christopher Lentz wants Lenny. Christopher, in a pinch, you're the guy I'm going to. Christopher Lentz wants Lenny. We get Lenny. You know, some nights I just can't be responsible for what I'm doing. I have to get the audience to participate. Thank you. Thank you. Nice clean shirt, nice well-pressed pants, and my white socks. I'm just feeling like $1 million. $1 million tonight. I did have a cup of espresso. Speaking of espresso, do anybody have espresso machines? I have one. And I think Pete's is the best espresso. Anybody agree with me? Does anybody, you know, for those Keurig machines? I mean, obviously, the best espresso is to be made with a machine where you can, you know, do all the work and stuff. But I'm not going to do that. This tonight's show is brought to you by. I'm showing this to the YouTube folks. This show is brought to you by the album Joy with the J. Leonhart Trio. Joy, the J. Leonhart Trio. This album can be purchased anywhere. CD Baby has a few thousand of them. iTunes has them. If you're a streamer, if you like to stream, then go to iTunes. They'll be happy to give you a copy of it. And the songs of Jay Leonhart. It's got some nice songs. It's a good book. It's actually a fun book. It tells a lot of the stories about the songs and stuff like that. And it's got some pictures in it. And speaking of pictures, let's just find one picture. Here's just because I like this picture. This is obviously Bucky Pizzarelli, John Bunch, Jay Leonhart, and Scott Hamilton playing together someplace, probably in Italy. That's mostly where we worked, in Italy at the Umbria Festival. Nice, huh? Pretty picture, don't you think? I like this picture. I gotta take care of that picture. And one more. Let me see, one more. Oh yes, this is the most important picture I have because this delivers a good message. Which I love this one. Ron, if you're looking, you've got to look. Drinking can cause memory loss, or even worse, memory loss. Now, I like it because I like his attitude. Right? Drinking can cause memory loss, or even worse, memory loss. And he's not concerned. Oh, and underneath that is a picture of me and Louis Bellson. You can see Louis some. It was taken with a, what do you call it, a flash bulb. And it's all too flashy. But I just showed this off to show, just to be a show off. Because I worked with Louis for I'm going to do Louis Bellson too tonight. Lenny's coming up. The Insanity Hoax, ladies and gentlemen, with a bookmark. Judy cannot give you the bookmark, but look for the Insanity Hoax if you want to feel sane. Okay. You know, now I was going to talk about my latex gloves, which I use because if I wash my hands too much, my hands just fall off. So I wear gloves around the house. And when I go outside, especially when I touch doors and things like that, hands off face. I just touch my face, but that's okay. We'll see. Those gloves have been sitting there for days, so I don't think they're infected. But it's getting really serious, isn't it? It's been serious. Let's face it. I think I'll bring this a little closer. This song got written because I was asked to go to Los Angeles to play a convention. And people asked me how much money I wanted. And I told them I wanted $10,000. They said, how's 500? All right. So we're negotiating. I lowered my fee to $7,500, and they came back with $500. All right, that's not enough. I lowered my fee to $5,000, and I wasn't going for less than $5,000, and they ended up offering me $500. So I wanted to go to Los Angeles, so I went. They got me a first-class ticket on TWA. I walked on the plane, sat down. A little white-haired gentleman walked on the plane, sat down next to me. This is a true story. And he sits right down next to me, and everybody's like, oh, look who's on the plane. And they weren't talking about me. And this little guy sat there right next to me. And I was like, stunned. Wow. True story. True story. Take my seat aboard the plane. What is this I see? Leonard Bernstein comes aboard and sits right next to me. First class New York to LA, some things just work out right. I'll be sitting next to Leonard Bernstein this whole flight. Maybe I should just act like I do not recognize him. Be real cool, do my best not to antagonize him. Now we're rolling down the runway. Next stop is LA. I am nonchalant like I ride next to Lenny every day. Naturally, I turn to him against my own advice. Introduce myself and find that Lenny's very nice. Soon we start to chat and drink and talk about our lives. We talk about our children and our wives. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. Soon we're chatting, drinking, talking like the very best of pals. Talking music, life, and art, death, and root canals. Now he's interrupting me, but really that's okay. Cause he's a lovely fellow and he's got a lot to say. I recite some songs I wrote, he recites them back. For poetry and music, he seems to have a knack. He tells me that his new show closed and now he's feeling beat. And he's not used to dealing with defeat. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. He does a London Times crossword, 10 minutes and he's through. Does the puzzle with his pen, I do not have a clue. What an intellectual but a warm and friendly guy. We talk about the world below as we sail through the sky. Finally, I feel the airplane starting to descend. And I know this lovely day is coming to an end. Put our trays and seat backs up just like you're supposed to do. Land, bid my friend a fond adieu. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. What a lovely fellow, though really, I must say. I've not heard from Lenny since I left him in LA. Not a goddamn word from Lenny since I left him in LA. In LA. In LA. In LA. In LA. As I was singing that song, as I was trying to sing in tune, just paying attention to it, I realized, and you also got to play the bass in tune too. And I didn't really think of that. I honestly didn't. I was thinking that's really more the problem, I think. Take my seat aboard the plane, and what is this I see? Leonard Bernstein comes aboard and sits right next to me. Play the bass in tune too. I think it's a good idea. I just showed you that picture of Louis Bellson. I'm going to do this song. Okay, the bass is in tune. It's not its fault. Anyway, I need to explain this story a little bit. When I was a kid, my brother and I was 12, he was 15. We went over to St. Edward's Parish in what is it, Western Baltimore. Yeah, that's Western Baltimore. And we went to this parish to see Duke Ellington's band. Now that was a very unusual thing for Baltimore, to have a real, at least it was, well, let's put it this way, for white Baltimore it was very unusual. They didn't make a big deal out of it. They didn't advertise that at all. I don't think it was in the papers. I don't think they did anything. But the Western Baltimore was mostly African American. Even at that point, even when I was growing up. I mean, you know, in the 40s and 50s. And two little white boys walk into this parish hall to hear Duke Ellington's band. And everybody's sort of giving us a look like, look at those brave little lads. And we sat down front, right down front. And there was nobody there when we got there. It was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. There was nobody there at all. No musicians, nobody. And it said 8 o'clock. We didn't quite understand why it was so empty, or did we have the wrong night? My brother went out and asked. He said, no, it's right. And about 8:15, Duke Ellington walks in, walks down the middle aisle, says hello, nods to us, and goes up to the piano. And we're still alone. And starts to write. And he's standing at the piano, plunking out things and writing a chart. And then people start slowly drifting in, and the band starts slowly drifting in. And the bass player, who was Jimmy Woody, comes by, goes up, grabs his bass, picks it up, starts tuning it, stuff like that. And the drummer is Louis Bellson. He's the only white guy in the band. And he's, you know, they loved him. He comes by and he does a little paradiddle on my head, blah, 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 like that. And then goes up to the bandstand. And Duke sees them and they start playing a blues, a beautiful blues. And as they're playing this blues, I'm going to try to do this. The band slowly comes in, and everybody in the whole band takes a couple choruses of the blues to kind of warm up. Everybody plays a solo. Duke plays a solo. I don't remember whether Louis took fours, probably did. And then after the chorus was the last chorus, the band came in. And we just were blown away. Rockin' in rhythm. And it was a set like I never heard in my life. This is the first big band I'd ever heard up close. After the set, Louis Bellson came down, walked over, went out, and as he walked out, he handed me his sticks, gave me his sticks. And 20 years later, maybe 25 years later, I was playing in his band in New York. And I found him to be one of the sweetest people I've ever met in or out of the music world. A gentleman, very talented musician, a dedicated musician, and a brilliant drummer. He really was a great drummer. You got to listen to his solos sometime. They're just magnificent. Anyway, I joined his band, and one of the gigs we did was at the Pierre Hotel here in New York. Now, the Pierre Hotel is a society hotel. Very fancy people. And we walked into the ballroom and we realized, wait a minute, they really hire us for this dance? Because this is a jazz band, a big jazz band with stompin' rompin' arrangements. And we look around, we see the people, and we start going through the book, figuring out what arrangements will they be able to dance to, or what can we slow down to a foxtrot. You know, a little faster, a little slower ballads. Well, we were doing great, as a matter of fact. The people were dancing, the people loved it. It was great success. A guy came up to the bandstand, however, one man came up to the bandstand and was bothering Louis with complaining. I couldn't quite hear what he was saying. But Louis, like, be sitting right down here to my right. Here, let me get this. In all fairness, excuse me. I'm going to put him over here. I need more room here, but my studio's a little busy right now. Anyway, the guy comes up to Louis. He's complaining to him. I can see him. And Louis looking at him. Louis always chewed gum. Louis played 2 bass drums. He had 2 bass drums so he could go with his feet anytime he wanted to. And he did. And this guy would come up and Louis would listen to him and then go, you'd hear, try to drown him out, being gentle, and Louis not. Finally, the guy came up for the 15th time and Louis had to strike back the only way he really knew how. And that's when I knew I had to write this song. And I worked at it for quite a while. But it's been one of the well, I must say, most popular songs I've ever written. It gets a lot of airplay. And personal play. And I still remember it. Hear the pretty music, see the people dancing. It's Louis Bellson's band up on the stage. Music great for dancing, singing and romancing, but tonight the foxtrot is the rage. Suddenly a grouchy man with silver hair comes to the stand and fires off a warning cannon. He says he's a big contributor to this affair, and he wants us to play like Lester Lannon. This guy don't know from Louis Bellson, and he could care less. And he proceeds to make this solemn vow. He knows what we're being paid, and all of it will be mislaid unless we play some Lester Lannon now. Play some Lester Lannon now. Now. At these kind of dances, the people take no chances. It's Lester Lannon music all the way. Hey, they don't think it's funny when they paid a lot of money to have to swing when they would rather sway. You see, Lester Lannon's music is country clubs, yellow pants, ties with ducks, loafers with no socks. Louis Bellson's music is for jazz freaks, bums, and beatniks. Louis Bellson's music is the blocks. Lester Lannon's music is Oldsmobiles, riding lessons, strings of pearls, patent leather pumps. Louis Bellson's music is chewing gum and Seagram 7, the kind of music that you find in dumps. You find in dumps. Play some real dance music, screams the man with silver hair. He is so bugged that he could snap. He says, I don't care who, I don't care how, you better play my music now because I cannot dance a foxtrot to this crap. He walks away, he returns, he smolders, he burns. He finally says, now listen to me, Bellson. Heads are gonna roll round here unless you play my music. Try to understand me well, son. So Louis nods and then proceeds to play along, drum solo, loud and long, just like he was deranged. I guess he figured if the man had paid to be unhappy, he should not be shortchanged. He should not be shortchanged. Do, 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 well, the guy comes back, but Louis stops him in his track. Louis finally says, no, no, you listen to me well, son. Louis says, I'm sorry you are so upset. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you are so upset. It fills me up with deep regret. I'm sorry you're so discontent about the money you have spent. I'm sorry you blew all that loot. But listen to me, you old coot. Tonight you're gonna dance to Louis Bellson. That's Louiebell, son. Tonight you're gonna dance to Louis Bellson. I forgot the words, the part, because I started playing some very interesting stuff on the break. The guy comes back, Louis stops him, he's trying. I'm sorry you are so upset. It fills me up with deep regret. I'm sorry you're so discontent about the money you spent. I'm sorry you blew all the loot. Listen to me all over your night. You're going to blast to Louis Bellson. So, solo playing is different from band playing. I think I've proven that over the weeks. I think it's been almost a month now I've been doing this. I don't have the tape of the first show, unfortunately. I don't think I do. I don't know if I want it. But it's somewhere. I just don't. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know, but I have a lot of tapes. The best of is going to have a lot of good stuff on it, because I'll edit out all the errors and mistakes, and if I miss a lyric, I'll cut it, and you'll never know. You'll never know. You'll remember, though. I know you will. Love it, love it. We're finally in the same spot. I wonder what that means. Eddie TT, 1:45. No one in the place except for a pun. Yeah, Judith, we're finally in the same spot. ETT, love it. Edie TT, Edie TT, Edie and Judith. You're talking during my bass solos. I mean, you're texting during my bass solos. And that's allowed. But make sure the keys don't click too loud, because, we hear that stuff. Stephen Dwyer, Frank DeMiro, you are. Carolyn, replying to Carolyn Leonhart. Hi. Jan Robert Schwartz, Ebbets Field. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to get up and do it. What time is it? 8:07. That'll be my final selection for the evening, folks. I have a lot to do. I have to eat dinner. I have to get ready for Rachel. I have to find out what's on her mind tonight. I take her very seriously. And J, you are the K. Frank DeMiro says, J, you are the K. What's the K? What would the K be? I'll take it. I'll take all. Clap, 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 clap. Do this lesson. No, I am not. They're having a separate conversation over on YouTube that doesn't concern me whatsoever. It doesn't involve me. They're using my channel to talk to each other, which is perfectly fine. I love it. Please do it all the time. Yeah, we'll do this song. A secret my wife told me. After like 20 years of marriage, 20 years, and she finally lets me know about it. I'm looking straight at the Facebook camera, but I realize the focus is right there. Is that where it is? No, I'm in the middle. It seems to be over here. So if I really want to look like I'm really talking to you, I look right up there and I say, hey, be quiet. Please, please. Don't open that bottle of wine. Oh, it'll be champagne, not wine. You can open a bottle of wine, but no champagne. I don't want the corks flying around and hitting my precious bases. Look, I'm looking right at you. I can see you. That's where the camera is. On an iPhone is right here. It's to the left of center. Did anybody know that besides me? The camera phone. Fine. YouTube is right there. Woo! It's a cute little camera I have. I'm having fun. Believe me, I'm having fun, and I intend to do it. If I have one viewer on each, I'll do it. I'll do it. I've been there before. Okay, this final selection was written because my wife told me something that I didn't know about her after 20 years of marriage. She broke it to me gently over breakfast. She told me as we sipped our tea. I sat there dumbfounded at what she was telling me. How come this subject never came up? How come this subject stayed concealed? The woman who I married saw the Dodgers play at Abbott's Field. You must understand that as a boy from Maryland, I never saw no major league teams. To have sat beside her watching Reese and Cox and Snyder would have been the answer to my dreams. How come this subject never came up? How come this subject stayed concealed? The woman who I sleep with saw the Dodgers play at Abbott's Field. Summer nights I'd turn off the bedroom lights and lay my little head down on the pillow. I'd listen to the Dodger games. I know all the Dodger names. Guys like Reese and Cox and Carl Furillo. How come this subject never came up? How come this subject stayed concealed? Mother of my children saw the Dodgers play. She could see them every day. Saw the Dodgers play. She only lived like 2 miles away. Saw the Dodgers play at Abbott's Field. I always dedicate that to Joe Beck. Anyway, that's the song. That's the song. Well, did you see my CC with all the print? Oh yeah, I can see it now. The print, that's where it is. All the messages obscure the bottom of the screen, and I can't see that. I didn't know that my bare feet were there. I didn't like that look. I mean, I love feet. Don't get me. Hey, Francois, how are you? Francois is here. Here, we have to do our commercial for Francois. Francois, I'm not selling too many of them right now. We're not doing too many gigs. but we love the album, and I'm sure we'll sell some. I'm sure we'll all make all that 75,000 back. Don't worry about it. I want them to think it's expensive. Okay, so Albert Cutson, someone told me that you were the Fred Astaire of jazz. I told him that Astaire, just a second, was the Jay Leonhart of dancing. Al, you're all right in my book. Out on YouTube, Al Cutson says, somebody told me that you were the Fred Astaire of jazz. I told him that Astaire was the Jay Leonhart of dancing. Now, you know, that's very sweet. I don't need to, I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to do any false humility. I love it. YouTubers, thank you. I bet by tomorrow I'll have this sync together, just to show you. And anybody who's not anybody who's on YouTube who's not a, what do you call it, subscriber, oh, for God's sake, be subscribers. Because I have, like I said, I have 3,000 on one account, but I can't seem to touch them. They're hidden from me, or something went wrong. If you look at it, it's impossible to sing and play the bass, which I open every show with. If you look at it on YouTube, it has like 1,400,000 views and thousands of subscribers, and it's all, I can't use any of it. For some reason, I put it up there incorrectly. Oh well, that's just the start. It's just like a practice run. YouTubers, you take it easy. I'm going to end the stream now. We've reached the end of the stream. I'm sorry. Goodbye, YouTubers. It was live. Grandma went without us. How rude. Where did Grandma go without us? Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Vaughn. How are you? How are you doing? You are the John Pizzarelli of the bass. There you go. Paul Keller is watching. Let's see. Exemplary and great. Thanks, Jay. Your music and your remarks are always instructive and have an open-hearted humanity. Open heart? Oh, thank you, Matthias. I appreciate that greatly. I think that's about all there is in this world. If you can't do that, screw it. The rest of it's not worth it. Paul Keller is watching. Hi, Paul. Hi, Grandpa. That would be Vaughn. Frank DeMiro. You are the K, whatever that means. I'll take it. Stephen Dwyer is watching. Hi, Grandpa. Oh, Vaughn, I'm sorry I missed you. I really am. I'm sorry I missed it. It's a teeny print on the iPhone, and you have to get real close to see it. Joan Taylor, ha ha ha, I love it. Joan Taylor, lots of applause from Joan. Frank DeMiro is watching. Scott Newman is watching. Joni Taylor is watching. Tom Hyland, how about that? Steve Millhouse, hello, Steve. Lee McKinney. Joe Fitzgerald, oh, all these lovely people. Gary Anderson, walking around in a daze out there in Las Vegas. He's on the strip right now. Where did everybody go? Where's everybody? Is it because I'm gambling tonight? No, Gary, there's other reasons. Christopher Lentz, bravo. Francois Zalicane, hi Jay, just got in for my daily fix. I'll tell you, you should get in every night. Thank you, Francois. Beth Ertz, smile. Beth Ertz is watching. Don Sheldon, oh my, Don Sheldon watching. Daryl Weinsman, nice Belson, thank you, yeah. It did go good. Daryl Weinsman says, memory loss? What memory loss? Good. Christopher Lentz. Is that book available? Yes, that book is available. jlenhart@mac.com. If you send me your address, I will send it to you, and then you can send me $20, or you can Venmo me $20, or you can pigeon me $20. Put $20 into a little pigeon container. You know those things they wear around there. Stuff it in there. Let him go, and he'll fly to like the Nazi Germany alliance in World War I. and I'll never see him. Yes, the book is available. I just like strong coffee. Darrell Winesman, are we ready to participate? Got $1 million. Darrell, J. Leonhart, JayLeonhart, @mac.com. I will send you a book. I'm ready to send anybody a book who needs one. Oh, yes, that's right. So you did. That's right. I'm sorry, Warren. I forgot. You know, we did 10 years there in my memories. Oh, guacamole. Stephen, you'll have to do it tomorrow. If you don't mind, if anybody, unless people, hey, Jennifer, Jane. I love the combination. I love the JJ. That's beautiful. Nuclear is passive. It is. It's passive. It's pathetic. Warren Oates is watching. Justin DeChocho is watching. He never says a word. He never signs in. He never makes a comment. He just watches quietly from out there in New Jersey in his high-rise. He's watching me. Mary Jane Harper, I got the blues. I think the lack of, Stephen Goldberg, I think it's just the lack of sync between the sound and the, sometimes the sound is ahead of the voice, sometimes it's behind the voice. Sometimes you just don't get the same place at the same time. Aaron Sanzetto, somebody do it, please. Look up why there's delay and what's the cause of it, and tell us tomorrow night. Aaron Sanzetto, Michael Ross. Edit and studio. Let me see, I'll do it. Johnny Boucher, how are you, Johnny? Tomoko Ono Farnham, the beloved Tomoko Ono Farnham. Kristen Zito is watching, and she watches a lot. Francisco Rodriguez, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you. Every night you come. I appreciate it greatly. Nahum. Douglas Romoff will do some. Oh, yeah, I asked. I'm going backwards now. Marcus, I should go up to the top and go so if I start from the top and work my way down, I will understand what people are referring to when they talk. Yeah. Christopher Lentz, great picture. Yeah, I like it. Bernie Feinberg, I like Bernie Phyllis. Tomoko, Stephen Goldberg would like notes of the show if you would send them to her. To Stephen. Double spaced so he can correct, so he can go through them, please. Thank you. Gap Mangione, hello from Gap. Do be well. Thank you, Gap. Gerald Grable. The scene is clean. Nat Reeves. Nancy Reed. Benjamin Rotifer. Nancy Reed is watching in the dark from the Deerhead Inn. She's sitting at a table with a bottle of wine, just kind of moping. I hate to see that. Bill Easley, how come you didn't say a word tonight? Peter Montgomery. Yeah, Peter. Lisa Calensis. Hey, Gap. Be safe, yes. J.C. Perrault. Matthew Grant. Hello, Jay. Bill, if you happen to still be watching, there's so few people in the street that nobody's going to steal anything. But that's a good thinking. I've had them stolen before. Joe Sarver, Danielle Quercia, Owen Meyer, yeah, Christopher Liz, Ned White, Don Kelly. Dan Nimmer, I would love that. Thank you for saying that. Big fan of you. Well, thank you, Dan. I'm a big fan of you, too. Christopher Lynch is watching. Bill Crow is always the first. All right, y'all. I'm going to go away now. Time for dinner. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station. 6:58. All provided. What's that? Provided the creek don't rise. What's the first part of that? And the creek don't rise. I forgot. All right. See you later.